advisor is just like 10 years older than me. So, and he was telling me, oh, call me by my first name. I cannot do that, I'm sorry.
Family, they worked at the chemistry lab. There are standards. Some people have worked on those standards. There was a particular chocolate that I think that farm chocolate when we were seeing a lot of fat inside. So they started with mix one. So they brought the mix one to the lab. Like this mix one is not meeting the requirements. The laborers and that different people with different, so laborers are just working. Because they mix, they go until they got to mix 20. That day, family went upside down. Because that's a very big loss.
When I was trying to get a job, so there's the construction company, and then they were like, I already passed all the stages until the final stage. And then they also they're really like having like employing women that maybe very soon now I'll see one man and say I want to get married. I say, how does that want to affect you?
I noticed that nobody greets my advisor in the lab. Why would you greet your boss? Even if you meet like on the walkway or on the elevator, you know, they look at each other like this.
Because from where we come from,
you will not greet and you will fade that person.
Hi, welcome back to my channel, and my name is Gbemi, and this is Gbemi Up Close, so where you'll be learning things about. I'll not be showing you the snippets of my life. We'll be talking about different things, and I have my guest here today. I'll allow her to introduce herself.
Okay, hi everyone, my name is Faye, and I'll be the model for today. Makeup. It's good to have you on our channel.
On my channel. Sorry. Yeah, so thank you for volunteering your face. So I posted on WhatsApp, and I was asking people for looking for models essentially, because I wanted to practice the bridal makeup, and she said, oh, she's interested, and she was the first person to, rather, like other people volunteered, but she's the one that said, oh, she's available the following day. So like, okay, yeah, so I have a picture I'm trying to follow. I may not get the exact one, this one I posted.
Okay.
So but I will try to see if I can get it. I like it because I think for bridal makeup the eyebrows is like the main point. So once you get the eyebrows right, and then this line, this like eyeliner part, and then skin work is normal skin work. So but those two are the most important. So I think I'll start by shaping your brows. So I have this thing, and I'll be moving around. So let's start with what brought you to the US. So where are you originally from? Where did you come from?
I'm from Nigeria.
Okay.
Yeah, I had my undergrad in Northern University, chemistry department. So I'm here to pursue my PhD chemistry.
Okay.
So far it's been good, but I can't say good.
Okay.
But I'm trying to survive. Yeah.
So from what I know, like how long have you been here?
I think it's more to make it 4 months. Yes, I'm 4 months old.
No more than 4 months.
Mm.
You came in August.
Yes, like okay, 5 months. Yeah, this one's only 5 months.
So how has it been? How have you experienced?
The experience, I think, is quite different from the way it is in Nigeria. It's academic wise now, not other aspects. So the fact that I had to multitask, and I'm not used to it. So school, I also go to school, attend my classes, do my assignment, and also teach undergrad. So I'm sure that they're understanding what I'm teaching them. So the fact that I have to study too before I go teach them. Yes.
They don't disgrace yourself.
Yeah. So I have to like be ready for their questions, and they ask a lot of questions. They are very curious. I'm like, why are you asking these questions? It's not necessary. Just do this and you get the answer. But they want to know why, and you have to have answers to those. And not all the time. They have answers to those who I grew up. At least you should be able to give them something, and they'll be able to say, oh, okay. You're like, that makes sense. That's their normal. That makes sense. Okay. So that's just the and also the assignments. it's quite different from the one we do in Nigeria. I think the most tedious part of the assignment is spending hours on just a particular question. It's just
challenging.
yes, because they are quite different. You have to think, you have to use many resources before you can arrive at this.
Yeah, I think for me, so when I came 2023. That was I came in the first of all. I came in the winter.
Ooh.
So that was so I think you had time to prepare. Your body had time to prepare. But when I came in like January is like dead of winter, and I came with my Nigerian coat that did not work. So when I got here, like, and I was like, oh, this is it. But when I got to class, so I think the very first thing I noticed is the difference in teaching experiences. So like back home is more like, okay, this is the curriculum, yes, but it's more like grading system. They're telling you that grades, like you're just essentially looking to get grades, so whatever, like get good grades. But here they are more understanding oriented and student focused. So that's why the students are like, coming from Nigeria, I'm kind of like a shy type. So even in class, I don't ask questions. But like, but when I'm in class and then we're just asking questions, like, so and even like answering questions, I barely answer questions like back home. But here, like they're encouraging you to answer questions. So, and the very first class I took 2 classes in spring of 23. So and the very first class, I think one was a Chinese instructor, the other was an Indian instructor. But they've been here for a long time, so they are more Americanized, but they still have the accent. So, but the Indian was like pushing me, so I was like, oh, like, leave me alone. I don't want to talk, I just want to say, but he was like, no, like, we have to contribute and everything. So, I think for me, the very first thing I had to overcome was that you have to talk, you have to contribute in class, because I think what they think is that if you are not contributing, you don't understand. So, if you don't understand, you should exactly, they've not achieved their aim. So, you always have to ask questions to show that you're actually following. Because if your mind is not there and you're not asking questions, they'll be like, okay, they've lost you. And they're always like, oh, no question is a stupid question, no question, no answer is a stupid answer. Just say something. But just keeping quiet is like
you don't know.
Yeah, exactly. You don't understand what's going on. So that was the very first thing I had to overcome. Like, say something, like he was just like, oh, call my name, like talk. I'm like, hey, it was. And I think in a way I was kind of self-conscious about my accent. So I was like,
oh, that was.
I was like, oh, what if you don't understand me? But with time I learned how to speak louder, so and also slower. Because if you speak like the way we speak, like talking to another Nigerian, talking fast.
I'm having that challenge too.
Yeah.
Yeah, in my lab. But not maybe in class and those stuff. But sometimes the answers to some questions because I know that don't compare to presentation.
Yeah.
So I do presentations and meetings and they're like, you talk too fast. I'm like, how? Can't you see the way this guy is talking? Then I'm African, he's talking too fast, not me. They're like, you talk too fast. So like, hey, I had to I think the second presentation was I had to take it slow. That's also one of the challenges.
Yeah, I think I had to
having a stop at each sentence. This, then you can continue, but not saying like what are you saying?
I think because I've been with my advisor for a very long time, so he understands me even if I speak very, very fast. But for course instructors and classes, I've not consciously let me calm down. Like these people are not. They will not be looking at your mouth. That's okay. They're trying to catch up. So I understand that they don't understand the accent for the most part. So I try to slow down. So and then speak loud enough for them to hear. It's almost like I'm shouting. So speak loud so they will hear me, and also calm down so they can hear what I'm saying. So I think now I'm better now because do I answer questions in class? Still, I do contribute if I have something to say. If not, I'll just keep quiet. So, but at least I'm more um, what confident about like responding to questions and everything. So I think what actually helped me is the fact that they are forcing you to talk in
Yes.
class
Like for my own class, the man made it like 100 marks.
to talk.
Yes. So if you don't need that mark, don't talk. So that mark like is like a 300. I will talk for even if it don't make sense. I will talk because 300 mark okay. Because that man grading system is so strict. Before you can get everything in the assignment, you sweat. Like this last assignment I did, it was the first one that he gave me 39 over 40. I was like,
You tried.
at last, can you give me all the 40? I'm not going to get it 32, 32, 32, 34. I was like, because that one, so I saw 100 marks, 300 marks. Any
Maybe just
question,
talk.
I will talk. If it's wrong, you say, you are there, you are not there, no problem. I will just say my mind. That 100 marks is free, I cannot lose that. So,
I think another course I took, I think that's the same year I came, but like fall semester. So that was my advisor that took the course. And that course, every other week you have to present. So you would have made your slides and you know your team members. So I think that another thing that also helped is the fact that for that course, I think for the first course I took, we had like like class projects and everything, but I don't think it was not like team. I mean, no, it was team, but there was another Nigerian in the class, so it was just like,
they've done it.
we just team up. So, but the other class I took in the fall, there were no Nigerians, I believe. So, like, I had to team up with somebody else. So, I had to team up with like people from like some Americans, and it was like a grad on undergrad course. So, I teamed up with both undergrad and grad. I think that has also helped me that you're not just, even though you're in class, because you can be in class and you're still sitting in your like Nigerian community bubble. So, but I think that helped me to, in a way, get away from like just related to just Nigerians alone. Yeah, talking to other people and understanding.
So I'm the only Nigerian student there, even African. Like really African student in class. So I have to like relate. Yes, they usually group us for paper discussion. So we have to discuss a particular paper and answer a few questions as a group. So, don't have a choice than to like talk. So then, I don't have any person in class.
So what was like your biggest culture shock getting to the US?
It's plenty. It's plenty. I think the first one is greeting. Yes. So I don't know you and you just suddenly smile at me and I will just have to smile back. Why? And I think the Americans say they're not big on you greeting them.
Yeah.
Because I think I have a personal like experience with one of my lab mates. He's in his final, so like his senior lab mate.
Yeah.
So his name is Sean, and for me, I feel because I usually go and ask him for help from time. Oh, I don't understand this. I feel like someone that usually go and ask for help, I will just see and I will not greet you. She'll be like, are we fighting? So I kept on greeting this guy. For days, he will not answer me. I'm like, what is going on?
Do you do something bad?
Like, but and I noticed that if I go and meet him and ask him for something, he will still explain and he will explain well as if nothing happened. I was like, is this guy fighting? Did I offend you? But so one day, I greeted him, he did not answer. I was like, hi Sean, I'm saying hello. I was like, I don't care if you greet me. So I was like, oh nice. So ever since that time, I don't greet him. I don't care anymore. If I need the boss, say, oh hi, please can you check this for me? So since that, like, I don't care if you greet me or not. I don't care. I say okay.
That's why she disturbing me.
So I feel they're not really big on greeting at all.
I think for now, I'm getting used to not greeting people now. It is bad. I know it's not a good thing to get used to, but like they will not be like it's normal thing. So sometimes they smile at you, half smile,
Yeah.
but and sometimes they will just everybody just goes around their way and everything. And they are fine. Because initially when I go, I was feeling should I do it or should I not do it? But they are just existing. They are fine.
They are fine. I noticed that nobody greets my advisor in the lab. How? Why would you greet your boss? So me to enjoy the.
I do not greet.
I don't greet too. Even if you meet like on the walkway or on the elevator, nothing. Because they look at each other like this. I said, this is serious. I had to like, adjust to it that like
Because from where we come from,
you
you can
you
greet
see,
10 times in a day.
you will see you will not greet and you will fade that photo. And then you don't even use that and start the next class. Don't greet kids.
Some people.
The reason I start the next class so that you saw me, just walk past me. Hey, I want to be your father. Hey, I be your grandfather. Jenny.
I think there's something that like some Nigerians were discussing one time. We were talking about like Nigeria, like culture here, and also like back at home. And there's this thing that this person talked about. She talked about power dynamic. So like us, our respect is based on age,
Yes.
status, yeah,
Yes.
things like that.
Things you have.
The things you have. So
Yeah.
like if someone is older than you, you're obliged to respect the person.
Yes.
Yeah, so but here everybody's like on the same playing field. They don't expect you to respect them because of their age. I know some people like they're used to like once you respect them, they're like, oh okay, they don't mind. But some are like, no, don't do that, don't call me by my name. Like it got to a point. Like my advisor is just like it's not that much older than me. Okay, maybe 10 years at most older than me. So and he was telling me, oh call me by my first name. I cannot do that. I'm sorry. I will call you by your doctor. Like they don't like some people I've noticed don't like saying like maybe doctor this person, doctor that person. They're like I have a name. Call me by my first name. But like I cannot. Sorry, I cannot call you by your first name. I would rather not call you at all than to call you by like just your name. Like this kind of stuff is that one. Although I do sometimes I do that, especially when the person does not have like a title. Maybe it's doctor somebody is easy. But when you have a title, I'm like okay, I cannot call you.
Yeah.
So I think for me, yeah, that thing was the biggest.
So.
Like respect, they have a different way of. Not that they don't respect you, but it's just different. So from where we are.
Their own respect is different. Like the meaning of like their own meaning of respect is not like a big greeting or adding title to it.
Yeah, just respect. Okay. Once you do the work that they are
Exactly, that respect.
That's yes. For them.
Once you do what they ask you to do, that respect. Not you calling them titled or something.
You bending down to greet. I think my husband was telling me that when he came uni, he was trying to help the advisor to carry his bag.
Carry bag, okay.
And he was sure that what's going on here. He should have been there. But if where we come from,
yeah, you not carry book. You're leaving his paper that in the hand. You might want to collect it.
There was one person. I used to see her because anytime I go for class, I think sometimes I used to jam, not here, like in Nigeria. I used to jam like some English students. Ha! Everybody make up on flicker, like, ha!
When do you see the time? Where?
It's like, this is a serious thing. I think I actually used makeup maybe my final year just to play in class. I think that time it was the end of the semester. Or maybe all those like what do you call it, final year week. Like, I say ha. This is just play. Don't expect to see me like this. Even when I got here, because I have a see on the place thing that I don't buy makeup things. I like it sometimes. Maybe I want to go out on an event. I like to do makeup. But one time I say, let me even do it to class. So I felt weird because that time I didn't know I didn't have to do, but I could have just done simple. I just did this thing that was doing brows. I was someone looked at me like, hey,
What do you have?
I did not. Because that's they don't use makeup. Like students they use makeup, but they make it minimal. They will do obviously foundation, lashes. Lipstick and this one will just look put your face. I was trying everything. So as last time I was like, I'm not doing anything again. Because the thing is that that was my first year. And I realized that I'm wearing native. So
I can't imagine.
and I wanted to everybody was looking at me. Not nobody they will look at you because you're black.
Yeah.
They're not looking at you again, you're wearing native.
What is going on?
Where did this person come from? So that time I was like, let me pick my battles for this whole publicity from you and them. So you just know me as this person that does makeup. You want to even do makeup, you do small small. But I've noticed like here, it depends on the person anyway, but most of the times the students are always on makeup.
Yeah.
I think makeup, like I don't know, Sha. Okay, see me here, I don't know. Some departments are like makeup hub in Nigeria, like English,
Yeah.
all those
English,
arts.
all those local governments.
They are very simple.
Yeah, them. Hey.
But when it comes to like sciences, you barely see anybody that there's there's another mate of mine. I think that was a part two. Abi? No, that was a part. It was part two. Because I know I stayed back for sweep. I think when is sweep. Part three is what? Is I don't know this year's US one.
Part two.
Okay, it was part two. Okay, part two stay back in school for sweep.
Yes.
Okay. So it was part two.
My friend's brother is.
Yeah.
It's very fun.
So part two. This lady cannot go to. I think she was in demography
And geography.
every single day. Church or class, she was doing makeup. Like if it is once in a while, we can understand that okay, maybe just this thing. Every day we make up. But she's very good at it. That's
Well, it's fine. It's better than when it's not that fine. I'm looking like something I don't know. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Oh.
But she's very, very good at it. Like you do brows. I was jealous in her, but that time I was like, she would do brows, she would do this thing, do contour, put lipstick, style her wig well. And I'm like, hey, which wig goes I don't wear wig.
That's where we go.
That's not I don't do my hair for
Maybe
3
it was
months.
my final year that I was doing with all this one like this. I think at some point I even locked my hair. I locked my hair.
I always do hair for 3 months.
Any hair that I carry from home.
That's what you think.
It's about to buy. The next is all back. Oh, one. Oh, graduates of the semester. I don't even have time to start the people.
I just want a wig. Nice wig, not the students friendly.
That plenty, that plenty. Even in my department, that plenty now.
You'll be like,
Yeah, really get seen.
as soon as people say one thing, just let us know. Wake up every day, and nice clothes. Go to class. I say, hey, Joe. So I think I said, tell me, I'm not my bad measure. All the girls my department don't say anybody. We only 3.
Yeah, I get that. TV.
First, about the 3, I was not even was like it was this thing. Yeah, out of all there. Yesterday we just like, let's come to class.
You come to class, so you're in class, so let's come to class.
Okay, you say you didn't work after school. I think in a way I like the experience of working. Working well, because there's something to compare.
Yeah.
Like when you get here, then okay, this is comparable. And I went to Career Day, what was that, 2 months ago, and one of the companies I met, were doing the same thing that I was doing back home. So they're hiring for the roles that I was already familiar with. So that was a good thing about having worked back home. Like you already know what the industry
looks like. I not really a bit like for my IT. I had like, but not maybe just feel that those places are like toxic places. Oh my god. And the food company, the pressure is too much. Nothing is going on.
Yeah, they Lagos.
But
Let me see.
fan milk.
Oh,
That ice cream.
really?
Yeah. I did my entire farming.
But I thought they body paid now.
So those companies that have those companies that have names that they pay, they have standard. I'm like, but the other like they give us lunch.
Because I know that
They pay us, but it's not like very good.
like just stipends.
Yes, but at least the small job. But they give us lunch. We eat lunch every day.
And they give you family.
Yeah, they give us they call it issue. I don't know why they call it issue. So every month you get like 50 pieces of super yogurt. Then you can get ice cream. But you can even take the ice cream, but you cannot take it out.
Okay, that's it.
You can take it inside.
So you're not gonna sell it on.
Even that you share, but some people gonna sell it. Some people they will not take it for 3 months. They not take it once. They're not gonna sell it. I used to share it to people that I was dealing with that when I was staying in Ibadan.
So how do you think your experience? What are your family?
My family, I worked at the chemistry lab.
But do you think it helped you?
Yes, so I was able to see like some application of those people that we class. It's quite different. Yeah, you know their standards. They work with some people have worked on those standards.
Okay.
So we have to use them. We in school are trying to work on and do some little calculations. So what we do is just test those milk, test for their acidity, test for their pH, test for the content, the fat content. So they have standards. So once a production, maybe a particular production for that money, the fat content is not within the range. Okay. So there's a problem. Well, it does not happen like that because there's actually gauges to do production. We work at the quality department, so we check all those things before then pass it. Like, oh, this thing is ready to boost out.
Actually.
Yeah. The pressure was so much because nothing must go wrong. Because when you want that is passing it, if you now pass, but there's something they receive this comments like from their consumers. So something is wrong with the batches that we passed. Problem. Oh my god. And production and quality people, they are not friends. Because you'll be like, this is not good. They'll be like, we did the right thing. This cannot go out. See, they have to run it again. They have to like tear the nylon and mix it again. Like stressful. But we're not going to pass this. So that will just be at the store.
Nobody will touch
it. We won't pass it because it didn't meet the standards. So they're not always friends.
What's gonna happen to it?
They will have to do it again. They will have to, because a lot of work. They have to like unravel them, mix it again and do whatever. It was a particular chocolate that I think that farm chocolate when we were seeing a little fat inside. So the first, because I think it's they have like one batch number, mix 1, mix 2. So they started with mix 1. So they brought the mix 1 to the lab. Like this mix 1 is not like meeting the requirements. They told the production floor people that will stop this production. The next morning we saw mix 2 again. Now my boss have already passed email to them that they should stop the production of this chocolate. That it's not good.
Oh, they don't.
I don't know if the message wasn't passed. You know, the laborers and Oga that different people with different, so laborers are just working. Just a mix they go until they got to mix 20. That day farming went upside down. Because that's a very big loss.
Yeah.
And chocolate is very hard to work with chocolate. It's not even milk. that day I felt I left work by 9.
Yeah.
Everybody in the lab. Nobody don't go anywhere. Everybody was hungry. Pass the message, stop it, keep on producing. And we'll not pass it because it's not meeting the standard. So in that place it's just pressure, work. If you all those companies that are big, they are going to work.
That's how they make their money.
So your most advice is want to go to a big company unless you work, eh?
When I was trying to get a job, so I went to this company with the construction, and maybe that's why I really do like construction companies now. So there's the construction company, and then they were like, I already passed all the stages until the final stage. Then like the last thing is to meet the MD. So I can see the MD. At times the whole thing like they don't really like having like employing women that maybe very soon now I'll see one man and say I want to get married. I said, how does that want to affect you? I said, how does that affect anything now? So it's look like it's fine. Let's tell you they got married, you like okay. When I get pregnant now, they won't keep contact. It's okay. So you guys just send me the offer. I'm not going to.
Yeah, so like we guys and see the
The pay was not bad though, but I was like, I cannot work with this kind of place. And the MD that before we started working, they already told me this thing. I'm not working here. I don't have my own file. Let me just finish this. Let me do it. So you see anything. It's a very funny experience sometimes. But do you have any experience with like? Okay, now you study bio chemistry. Okay, but do you have chemistry undergrad? Okay. So, but do you have any experience with like you being in STEM, like you being a female in STEM? No. No, I'm not interested. Like nobody talk together.
No.
But like, how many ladies do you have in your class?
In undergrad?
Yeah.
A lot. Ladies. You won't pass the guy itself.
Oh.
Some dynamics.
So maybe because we're not in
No, engineering, no, they feel that this they want this thing that is for guys that can do engineering courses.
No, this one. I think when I was in with my like NYS, so I served at Bells. That's the best. That's what I
Go where?
No Bells.
Bells.
But yes. So that's where I served. So the college did. Now someone they like it's all kind of people that they're like what's the woman doing in this man. So when I saying you know what I'm like I should come and do something on Excel. And Excel is not a big thing. Actually, I did it. But like they're not know a woman can do it. I was like, oops.
What's going on?
What kind of talk is that one now? So I said everything like that. So they say that. So really man shake to the sausage. I said this is not 1970 something. Like that's it, as if the women don't have brain to be able to do. I said just some simple Excel this thing. When I finished my NYC, the last said that I don't want to say I don't So one time when I was maybe 6 or so there was a person close to our house that used to make hair. I want to say I believe you go and do your hair. And Auntie Bide would not be putting my head inside that.
What they used to do? They'll put your head on that like, hey, so I want to make a Kiko model, let's hear. Kiko model,
So I was like, actually, I'm not just cutting there, but I'm not allowed him to cut it because I was only there. But like, I cannot cut it. This one. It's okay. When I grow, I'll cut it. Because which one is that? But I'm put it inside the guinea.
Yeah, have you used this first? Is this thing very the use of
Okay, yeah.
is it like magical?
For that day, yes. For the day of the year. But for other days, I don't take it. So I have it. Okay, let's see how it works. Nice to do it like. But when the thing I like about it that when you're doing like natural hair, it's to make your hair in curls like come out. What the normal day? I mean I don't know. There's not really that. Let me Google red fox lock bridal Esther.
Brother, is it just locks?
No, I know people that have locks before.
Okay, yeah. Okay, some low-key bride, not be Nigerian bride.
Nigerian bride.
They will not do locks, so they don't put heavy load on their head. Never.
Like this one I even did for my wedding because we are here.
In Nigeria, they will pack plenty things. They like don't move here like this. Try to hold for. Let's see those bride. Like, you know that they're not comfortable at all.
Okay, see this one. But this one is can I do this one? Let me see. This one. I don't have all these things, but you need to put on the head. Hey, but what I will do is that you remove this earring and bring this one. What do you did?
No, this was the big job.
That's what we are planning for.
Yeah.
We're saying for.
I'm not wearing it out. For the ground. For the ground. My yes, I want to follow it.
Is it heavy?
It's nice though. It's heavy, oh.
Yeah.
No, this very heavy. Go, but then.
You have to. This. I can put this in.
Oh, papi. You see, go to Diba. What it did?
No.
That is a good dinner. Those too easy too. The one when I was born, the one that was on top, that's the one they did for me. So mommy was like, it don't make sense. Okay, so that's that one. Nice.
Nice. Okay.
There's no change. There's not even making today.
I don't think there's need for
They
change.
don't need for change because it's already long. I know that fashion smooth. You don't need to wear it.
Babe, come and see your sister in the Lord.
You know what I'm talking about.
Babe,
Wow.
come and see your sister in the Lord. Sorry, I'm keeping doing this. Okay. So this is the final look. How did I do, guys? So let me know in the comments things I need to improve. But I think my bride is looking nice, even though she's not going anywhere with this face. So till next video, see you. Bye.